Good morning, all of you. I, Dishita Patra, and I, Shraddha Suman Das, pleasantly welcome you all to this wonderful program. Wishing you all a happy Red Cross Day. Present over here as well as in the virtual platform. Honorable Principal Sir, esteemed teachers, and dear brothers and sisters. World Red Cross Day is also known as Red Crescent Day and is celebrated on May 8 every year. This date marks the birth anniversary of Henry Donant, who is the founder of International Committee of the Red Cross. The day is significant as it celebrates the spirit of the volunteers to provide medical help to everyone without any discrimination. Red Cross Society not only provides people with health care but also with other kinds of assistance. तो चलिए चलते हैं अपने परंपरा की तरफ जिसमें हम प्रोग्राम से पहले शुरू करते हैं एक होली लैंप जलाकर. So requesting Honorable Principal Sir, Niranjan Sir and Pavitra Sir to lighten the lamp. And Pravati.
Param Brahma Ekam Jyoti Janardana Ekam Jyoti Harse Maham Suvadipam Shubhadipam Namaste Shubhadipam Namaste.
Now, requesting our Honorable Principal Sir again to give floral tribute to our one of the kindest
Panchadevayate namaha Panchadevayate namaha Panchadevayate namaha.
Thank you, sir. The overarching idea behind the Junior Red Cross is to enable the country's youth so that they may one day contribute in their own way to the establishment of world peace and the welfare of mankind. It promotes manual training, domestic science, and school gardens to improve the society. So now, let's welcome our Junior Red Cross Pledge group to deliver their pledge.
So, a very good morning to one and all present here, as well as in this virtual platform. Now I am requesting all to stand up and take place with me. So as usual, we should raise our hands. I pledge myself
I place myself
to take care of my own
to take care of my own
health
health
and that of others,
and that of others,
to help the sick
to help the sick
and suffering,
and suffering,
especially children,
especially children,
and to lock down upon
and to lock down upon
children
children
all over the world
all over the world
as my friends.
as my friends.
Thank you. Sit down.
Now let's welcome our dear Sachidananda sir and Tarun sir for a devotional prayer song. Sir, please.
धरती करो निर्मल खंड करो प्रभु हे जीवन करो उज्जवल नव ज्योति भरो हे धरती करो निर्मल हरो पीड़ा प्रभु हे जीवन करो उज्जवल नव ज्योति भरो हे दुखी जनों के सेवा हम करें पर दलितों के गले लगा ले शांति प्रदा शांति करो शांति प्रद है जीवन करो उज्जवल तब ज्योति भरो हे शांति प्रदा शांति करो शांति प्रद है जीवन करो उज्जवल तब ज्योति भरो हे जीवन करो उज्जवल तब ज्योति भरो हे जीवन करो उज्जवल नव ज्योति भरो हे।
Thank you very much, sir, for this. Henry Dunant, a Swiss humanitarian, businessman, and a social activist. He was the visionary, promoter, and co-founder of the Red Cross. In 1901, he received the first Nobel Peace Prize. He was born on 8th May 1828 at Geneva in Switzerland. His parents were Antoinette Donat Colladon and Jean-Jacques Donat. He belongs to French community. He has taken his last breath on 30th October 1910 at Hayden in Switzerland. Let's know more about him and on Red Cross movement by Swastika Mahakul of 7C.
Good morning to the respected principal sir, teachers and my dear friends. My name is Swastika Mahakul of 7C and today I'm going to give a speech on Henry Dunant and the Red Cross movement. Henry Dunant was born on May 8, 1828 in the town of Geneva, Switzerland. His father was an established businessman in the city and his mother was a prominent social worker. Henry Dunant's life was spent in Geneva. Under the direct supervision of his mother, he received his childhood education. The World Red Cross, founded in his efforts for the betterment of human society, made him a lasting memory. On June 24, 1859, during a business visit to Italy, Henry Dunant saw the Battle of Solferino between Austria and France. From the top of the hill near the battlefield, he saw the battle and witnessed the tragic and horrific scene of the battle. The battle ended in just 15 hours, but at least 50,500 soldiers were killed in this and thousands more were injured. Temporary hospitals were set up in all churches, schools, and roads, and arrangements were made to treat the injured soldiers. Sadly, the lack of doctors and nurses to care for the injured made his heart pounding. Inspired by his mother's service ideal, Henry immediately drove his horse to the nearby town and brought drinking water and other food items to distribute among the injured soldiers. Bringing in newcomers, buying and selling could have been in investing in real estate, but their leisure time would have been invested in real ways, and their interest in community service would have been more successful, making the Red Cross more active. So he wanted to test it and found that it was very effective, as well as making the Red Cross organization more efficient and timely. In 1910, in Quebec, Canada, children first participated in the Junior Red Cross program, where students began banding, servicing, and caring for their wounded soldiers. They saved their pocket money and started relief funds. In World War II, relief supplies to the affected European regions were provided. The Indian Red Cross adopted the Junior Red Cross program in 1925 and first formed the Red Cross group in 1926 in Punjab schools. The Junior Red Cross was launched in 1936 but has not been widely circulated. It was later introduced as a subject in schools on the 1968 after independence. In 1981, a high-powered committee from the Directorate of Education convened to make a number of changes to the existing rules and regulations. After a lot of deliberation, it was approved by the executive committee of the Odisha branch of the Indian Red Cross on October 5, 1989. It simply came to our notice then. Thank you.
What a fantastic speech. Thank you for your wonderful oration by which we are aware about Henry Dunant more. Now, let's welcome our Sachinatha sir again and Tarun sir, an introductory song. Sir, please.
Jagore, 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 Vishwamataro, Sakala Sundara, Vishwamataro, Sakala Sundara, jagore, Brahmaine, jagore, jagore, Dunant, Boloponae je, Dunant, Boloponae je, Ahato Sainika Paine, Ahato Sainika Paine, Boloponatanto, Boloponaboti, Boloponatanto, Boloponaboti, Manobo Kalyanam Bhaire, देखो लड़े दूढ़े सीमांत अंचले देखो लड़े दूढ़े सीमांत अंचले निस्वार्थ सैनिक जाइले प्राण ढाळे सीना मृत संजीवनी प्राण ढाळे सीना मृत संजीवनी आपणार रक्त देरे आपणार रक्त देरे Jagore, jagore, jagore. Dogi dukhi bhogi, Prabhu असहाय रोगी दुखी भोगी बंधु असहाय जे अचंती से कहिले हे विश्व जनता वेत्र जोगे हे विश्व जनता वेत्र जोगे और से दूरे कहिले और से दूरे कहिले जागरे 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 जागरे
Thank you so much, sir. So now our program has come almost to end. Now let's enjoy the thing which we were waiting for a long. Let's welcome our Honorable Principal Sir to give his blessing to us with a great hand of applause.
Thank you very much. A very good morning to one and all present over here. Dear colleagues, students, parents, and everyone, those who are connected to this program virtually. At the outset, I convey my heartfelt tribute to this greatest soul, Henry Dunant, in whose birthday we are commemorating the great day, who conceived this noblest idea after watching, observing, and feeling the sorrows, sufferings, and miserable conditions of the people after a world war. Really, a great day, a day of sacrifice. It's the day, we can say the annual day and the global day. It's celebrated globally. In this occasion, at the outset, let me convey my sincere thanks to all the three volunteer student participants of the program, Deshita, Shraddha Suman, and Swastika, along with the contingents of Red Cross JRC of the school, with the counselor, Tarun sir, members of physical education department, arts, music, computer department, CCA department, all the supervisors, and each and everyone present over here. No doubt the day reminds us the importance of selfless service. It's a very great day to realize the greatest feelings of wishing to serve the world without expecting something in return. This is not only celebrated here in a particular place, community, region, rather, it's a global celebration, and this can be done. The service work may be done individually or in the group or in the community form, either in a particular place, or it may also spread to any continent. Dear students, this day is a very significant day for all of you. As you know, you have been participating in various such voluntary activities of the school, be it Scout and Guide, be it Red Cross, be it other activities of the school, in which you, the students, you, the talents of this country, are sacrificing voluntarily, even if without your knowledge. How to facilitate these sorts of values within us so that we can reduce the sufferings of the people in different occasions. In that context, the school is today celebrating this World Red Cross Day in its campus with presence of my colleagues and in virtual presence of rest of my colleagues in their respective places, along with you and your parents. Students, as you know, I have already told the idea concept after the World War. Presently, you might be getting it from the news, the war at Ukraine still continuing. Sometimes we are apprehending the consequence, be it like the Third World War like that. The time when the war is continuing, like this, the calamities or any sorts of these devastating activities before that and after that and during that also, it needs a lot of help, sacrifice of the people to reduce the suffering. Presently, you see, we are very fortunate, neither to Odisha or Andhra Pradesh or West Bengal, this cyclone, it is not going to landfall. Still then, the preparatory work, pre-disaster management and precautionary measures that we all are taking, including the government, and we are preparing ourselves in form of readiness. And even if sometimes you might have witnessed in the recent past the many cyclones, the devastating activities and the sufferings after the cyclone is over. So sometime and other, and I can say all the times, the human being needs a lot of support from all of us, and categorically and in particular from you, the young talents. So how to develop this quality of a service? This particular day, it's the day of a friendship, it's the day of a service, it's the day of a sacrifice. From the service, welfare of the human being, it may not give you materialistic benefit, students, but the internal and the eternal peace that will be getting out of that is tremendous. So this occasion stands as a very strong pillar in front of us to support us, to create these values, to help the people in our locality in particular, and to the people of the society, of the world, of the globe in general. So those values, students, we can easily inculcate if you will see the sacrifice by the people that is being done each and every moment you will be finding in the news, somewhere or sometime. That normally happens. They don't have any intention to get in return, but they go on serving the people to reduce their miseries. So students, if you will go through the 7 principles that are there in the Red Cross Society, and those principles, if I can take the terminology, the headings, humanity, impartiality, neutrality, independence, voluntary service, unity, and universality. The terms, they speak a lot. They're self-explanatory. Nothing is there to elaborate the terminology so far as its meaning is concerned. Your sacrifice should such that partiality must not be there. Your sacrifice, your service, and your helping attitude to others should be such that should not bias a particular group. That should not be politicalized, and it should be very universal. And students, as you know, a scientist may be born in a particular country like India, but the scientist really is not belonging to a particular country. The scientist is the property of the world. Similarly, if you are a volunteer, if you are working something to help the society for a greater cause of a humanity, we can say, then you are not the helping hand of the society of the DAB Baleswar or from your family or from your state. You are the helping hand for the people, for the sufferings from your motherland. So this is what those values we inculcate within us, and keeping that in mind, I suppose this day is the greatest day for the realization, for the feelings, and for creating these values, which may not bring us profit, but which will make us very rich. So thank you all students for your active participation, and in particular all my colleagues, including the student participants here, those who have done it very voluntarily to create the awareness. And dear students, remember another thing, this particular day, if I will categorize, then we say Junior Red Cross, whether during the war or in the post-war situation, you know, a drop of blood saves lives. So blood donation camp, other activities and all, they're the major activities of those programs, and so many voluntary works also are being done by the contingents of the JRC. Apart from that, another significance of this particular day is that to give the appraisal, to appreciate and to felicitate the persons, the volunteers, those who are working for the society day and night without any expectation. So I also salute those volunteers who are working a lot day and night. And let me specify here, my dear students, and my parents also and colleagues, who are the volunteers, to whom will you appreciate, to whom will you felicitate? In one day or other, in one way or other, you all of you are having this type of approach and you have done it. That may be visible, may not be visible. That may be very less also. Sometimes you do it with our benefit, but sometimes without our benefit also you do that. For example, if a child has fallen, then we just help make the child stand by holding the hand. I don't have any benefit at that time, but this approach, this value, this attempt of the work is the volunteer's work. So you all are having this quality, just we have to facilitate and we have to add something to this. So to all the volunteers of the school, each and every child, student, all the alumni, those who have left the school and have contributed something for the school, and all the staff members, those who have left the school and also still working with a lot of efforts day and night, also to the parents and each and every one of the committees, maybe PTCC, maybe school managing committee, or maybe my administrative members, those who are contributing the society in terms of their selfless support, I appreciate, I salute them, and I hope this type of support will take the students a long distance to create these values. So before winding my message, recently, let me say, on behalf of the school, our social science teacher, Tarun Kumar Barik sir, he has attended the counselors training of Junior Red Cross on behalf of the school. And this is the very occasion, on behalf of my colleagues, students of the school, and on behalf of all of you, let us felicitate with a plural love to our counselor sir, so that this will encourage him to carry forward this selfless service on this very occasion of Junior Red Cross Day by accumulating all the volunteers, by gathering all the volunteers and the possible groups of the members, those who will be working for the institution and the society in the future. So I request Bharati Sastri Madam, through our loving children, to offer this plural love to Tarun sir. Sir, please. Both of you can. Mama, you can also accompany with them. And sir, this is a commitment to go ahead and to reach at the pinnacle of the success with selfless approach. Thank you once again.
So Red Cross is having its own way of giving thanks. So I'll request all of you to accompany me. Just first, I'll give some instructions, then afterwards we'll do that one. Okay. So three calls are there. First, health, service, friendship. Thank you. 3 times. All of you will do with me? Yes. Health, service, friendship. Thank you, sir. So, really, I'm very much thankful to my principal, sir, for giving such opportunity to me to go over there and have a training. So many things are there. I have gone through over there. Just few days back, that's why school has just opened and we'll have our group very soon. I'll take help of Niranjan sir and Pavitra sir as well to do all those. Really, these organizations are doing a lot, not only at the school level, but also at the global level. See, just I was saying, so tutti fratelli, the word, which is a French word, has been told by Henry Donant that we are brothers and sisters of this world, and war is a crime against humanity. The war at Solferino in 1859 was really changed the mind of Henry Donant, that how thousands of people were killed and wounded. Those who did not get any support for survival. At that time, doctors were neither sufficient and nurses were not sufficient. That's why. And he contributed the all amount of money of his Nobel Prize. He was the first winner of Nobel Peace Prize, first one. So he contributed to Red Cross Society of the world and accordingly to provide service to humanity. Another thing is that safety measure of the school, all the fire extinguisher, how they will work, it should be an instruction or an exhibition to all. That I was talking with Niranjan sir, we will do once. Next, blood donation, sir, as sir has told, blood donation camp. Sir, Niranjan sir was saying that we will do, but after taking permissions from Honorable Principal sir and all necessary arrangements, we will do that one definitely. And I was thinking of that to provide drinking water in front of the gate as well. So during these hot summer days, so also I request Honorable Sir to advise us on that way. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. At last, I will request Pavitra sir to say the vote of thanks. Sir, please.
Thank you. Good morning to all. First of all, wishing you all a happy World Red Cross Day. Honorable Principal, respected teachers, and my loving children. I am happy to get an opportunity to give a vote of thanks on this occasion. So first, I would like to thank our dear students and my teachers for spending their valuable time to success the program. Especially, I would like to thank our honorable principal sir for guiding us throughout the program. I would like to thank our computer staff for their technical support. And I would like to thank our Group D staff for their necessary arrangements. And at last, I would like to thank our parents and my loving children who joined us through virtual platform. Thank you. Thanks a lot.